Mugham is, because it's monophonic modal music, which does not refer to chords, it refers to a drone tone, which could be the tonic, or it could be any one of a number of intervals in the scale. And like most modal music, the scales consist of 7, sometimes 8, occasionally 9 notes in the scale. But it also includes a whole range of what we call microtones, which are the tones that we can hear, but they're not on the piano. And jazz and blues musicians access a few of those microphones. They call it note bending. On a guitar, on a saxophone, vocally, you can deliberately flatten a note. And if you're not familiar with the traditional microtones, you might wonder, but it sounds like you're telling us you're deliberately playing out of tune. And well, from the perspective of the tempered scale that we've been trained in all our lives, that would be the case. So the question is, why do jazz and blues musicians and rock musicians too, why do they bend the notes to get that? And my answer to that is because when you do that, when you do it deliberately, and your deliberation on bending a note is convincing to the listener, instead of the listener rejecting that note as out of tune, they'll receive the energy that's in it. And it has a lot of energy in it. And what that energy does, it makes us wish to hear the harmonious interval that's right near it, that we're bending away from. And it creates this dynamic tension, which instead of being rejected as out of tune, it's a delightful experience, right? So Mugham is replete with microtones. The idea in Mugham is that to learn how to cluster the phrases for maximum effect, that also has to be as intentionally done as the microphone itself. So,
When you would take the bow off and you would push it forward?
right.
What does that do?
Well, you can... So in other words, when my finger's on the note, I can do vibrato. When my finger's off, we do that instead. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
And you play this phrase since your guys are already tuned and ready. Got that trill. top. No, you did your best. Nice. There you go. Good. Just got through the first phrase of Mugham Rahab. Congratulations. I'm impressed.